Shit.
Yo,
Yo,
what's good, bro?
what's goody?
Shit, man. Chilling.
We
Oh my
here
god.
again, bro. Oh man,
Mm,
I feel like this is like part two to WrestleMania.
man, who you telling?
We were just here talking about this shit months ago, and look what happened.
For real.
Yo, man, this Triple H. Salute to Triple H, man. This man is outdoing himself with these pay-per-views.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? This been a wild pay-per-view. I've never seen a SummerSlam like this.
Yeah, it's
Four
wow.
titles changed in one night. This is like WrestleMania epic level. Like four
Right.
titles in one night.
Mm-hmm.
Some shit that I didn't expect. I was like, yo, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? And man, like to cap it all off, the return of the tribal chief.
Yeah, the original OG tribal chief.
The OG tribal chief, OTC. Oh
But like,
man.
but I was with some friends and stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't even think he was coming. I was like, oh watch, he coming. I was like, come on
I,
out. I was
he
like,
definitely coming.
yeah,
We
I'm like, come on.
bro, I'm like, yo, I knew he was coming. I'm like, bro, because even after he lost at WrestleMania 40, that's when the talk began about how they were planning on bringing him back as a baby face.
Right.
And I said, I'm like, after all these years that he was such a badass heel and he held the title for so long, I want to see how they do this shit. And
For
man,
real.
did he come back and deliver? Holy shit! This is why I
Man,
love
who
wrestling.
you telling?
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
40 years of
mhm.
wrestling, and I've seen a lot of legends, and this was definitely one for the ages, man. You know what I
I
mean?
agree.
SummerSlam 2024 in Cleveland. I'm gonna tell you, like the crowd was dead out in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never been to Cleveland, but the crowd was dead out there. You could just tell.
Man, who
And
you?
and you know what I mean? And the thing is, WWE has had they've had history of going to different places for WrestleManias and the Survivor Series and Royal Rumble and all that. but this crowd had to be one of the deadest. You know what I mean?
Man, I was damn near falling asleep. It
I
was so
was like,
dead.
bro, y'all got the return of Roman Reigns. I think the return of Roman Reigns was like the loudest they've been all night.
Oh, facts. I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying? I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I know they want to spread the wealth around to different places and countries and stuff, but when they go overseas, overseas was louder than them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Come on,
yeah,
Cleveland.
for real.
Come on now, y'all gave more cheers for LeBron when he came back.
Oh God,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Come on now.
For real.
But this shit here was epic as fuck from the
Yeah.
beginning. And yo, I had all night. I was shout out to the wrestling junkies. I was in the group chat with them, and we were just talking about what matches is happening, and it was crazy. My phone be going off all day,
Man, I
and
feel it.
and you know, we had like the Miz was the host of it again, which I'm not surprised. Miz is a damn good host.
Right.
You know what I mean? Um, it was crazy. We got to the first match was epic. You know, we had Rhea against Liv, the champion, and I heard so much stories about what was gonna happen with this match,
I knew
and
it was coming.
I didn't know exactly what was gonna happen. I heard like rumors that they people said Dom was gonna turn on Rhea. They're gonna do the Eddie and China storyline back in the
Yeah.
day, and I'm looking at it like, and I was telling this to the junkies in the group chat. I'm like, does Dom have the personality to even get over with that storyline? Because
I
Eddie
know.
Guerrero was Eddie Guerrero had the personality. He had the machismo, so to speak.
He
You
did.
know what I mean? He had the athletic ability. I don't see Dom doing. I don't see Dom carrying that story over. I think it's gonna be more Liv than anything.
Dom, here's my problem with him.
Uh,
He is not great on the mic.
he's
He's
not.
too stiff. And
Okay.
you would think he take influence from Rey Mysterio. I mean, Rey Mysterio, he was pretty decent on the mic
Right.
and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if they're gonna do it, Eddie, yeah, I just don't see it.
I don't
A
see it.
modern day, no, because he can't. No, because he hasn't surprised. He has ever since he came to WWE. He has yet to even surprise me, and it's
Facts.
like he doesn't have the charisma. He doesn't
He
have
doesn't.
really the moves, honestly. And it's just when he does wrestle, it's just to me, I don't get no excitement out of it. It's just no,
Facts.
he's just too stiff,
He's too stiff.
and
Yeah.
it's just almost like as if he's trying to like he's trying, but at the same time he's trying to. It is just
Talk to
he
him.
has no personality.
Right. And yeah, I've been hearing that for months. Or he's gonna turn on the Judgment Day, and I'm like, why would you want to turn on Rhea when Rhea had your back from day one? When
I
they didn't
agree.
when the other members didn't even think that he had it in him to be a member of the Judgment Day. So why would you want to turn on the most loyal person
Hmm.
in on your side? You
I
know what I'm
agree.
saying? And you know, I thought the match was more in favor of Liv than
Yeah,
Rhea, and I really thought that Rhea was gonna go in there and dominate, and she didn't. They
yeah,
made her look kind of soft. And I'm like,
right.
this is not the sign. I know Rhea's been gone for a minute. She had an injury. I think her grandmother passed away. She got
Yeah,
married,
she got
so she
married,
had a lot going
right?
on in her personal life. Right,
Yep,
but for her to come back, I'm like, they really making Liv to look like what's good, Eric. They're making Liv to really look like like getting over on Rhea, which normally wouldn't happen any other time.
I
I mean,
agree.
this is not the same. This is not the same Rhea that we saw
That's
in
for sure.
WrestleMania what was that? WrestleMania 39, where she defeated Charlotte for the title.
Right.
That was a classic match.
Yeah, I agree.
Not so much here. She was kind of soft. She was kind of off her game. There was a point in the match where she took her arm out of her socket. She dislocated her arm and she put it back in the socket.
Yeah.
And she did that like more than once. Like she had like rammed it against the wrestling announcing table, and then she did it
Yeah.
again in the ring. And I was like, damn. And I know she got to be hurting from that.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
she's a trooper, and she still continued with the match. But they really made Liv get over with this match. And then
Yeah.
the thing with Dom the turn with Dom, and he helped Liv, and then and I was like, I don't know. I want to say it was still accidental, because it wasn't like, to me, when I saw him on top of the rope, and he's like distracting the ref, it seemed like it was accidental. It wasn't like an outright betrayal. And then Liv hits her with her finish off with the chair, and then she pins Rhea and retains the title, the women's title, and then you see, that's when you saw Dom helping Liv. I was like, so that was the turn. And then I seen like all these memes already with Rhea's face, and she's heartbroken, and you know what I'm saying. I'm like, one person that's happy that shit is over is her husband.
Oh,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? I'm pretty sure he's happy with. I mean, because she was like literally kissing Dom and licking his face and all that, and
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, Eric, did you see SummerSlam? We talking SummerSlam here, bro. Because after this, I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just this is just a SummerSlam recap. So that was the turn when Dom actually helped Liv, after the match. And man, I was like, yo, even Triple H said it in the post conference, like he's not trying to be Dom right now. Dom is gonna be getting a lot of ass kickings coming.
Oh, easily.
You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for Dom, because Monday Night Raw about to be lit, and
Yeah.
Rhea will be gunning for Dom when that show starts.
Oh, I agree.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
strongly agree.
It's only two ways they're gonna start that show. It's either it's gonna be Cody, or it's gonna be Rhea starting that show off.
Yeah, I
You know what
agree.
I mean? And man, that was a great match to start it off. I actually thought the match that they should have started off with was the second match. That was Braun and Sami Zayn for the
Oh
IC
yeah.
title. And
Yeah.
that match to me
Yeah.
was disappointing. I felt like
Yeah.
the Sami Zayn put up more of a fight against Gunther to beat him for the IC title than he did with Braun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, like, y'all might have well just had this match as the pre-show then. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a disappointing match to me. I'm like, Braun just like annihilated him. I'm like, well, where was that? Where was the fight from Sammy that we saw against Gunther? Gunther, you're not gonna tell me that Braun was better than Gunther?
Yeah, right.
Gunther held that title for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he put up a better fight against Gunther for the title than he did with Braun. So
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
disappointed with that match. Braun Brecker is the new IC title champion, and his pops was there. Was it Rick Steiner and Scott was there as well, the Steiner brothers.
Mhm. Yeah.
That was good to see. Man, they look different now.
Yeah. Oh
They
man,
look
I
hella
know.
different now. They look like
Yeah.
grandfathers now.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
wow,
definitely.
it's crazy.
Definitely. Yeah, that match.
What did you think? What did you think about that match?
That was man, I was well, it don't help either that the audience was dead. You know what I'm saying? Don't
I
help either.
Yeah,
And
it's great shit.
it was disappointing. I didn't care for that match at all,
Yeah,
honestly. I like I thought a part of me thought Sami Zayn was gonna retain, but then I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, give it to Braun and Braun Baker. It should have been it could have been better.
Well, I knew at some point that Braun was going to win it. I mean, it just felt right. It felt like he's next up. He deserves it. He was a
Right.
great champion on NXT. My
Yes.
issue with the company was I felt like him and Carmelo should have been brought up right after, and
Facts.
and they didn't do that for whatever reason. Right? And I felt like they instead they kept Braun there. They had him in the tag team with Baron what's his name, Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
You know, and they had a nice little run. I thought they were a good tag team as well. But I just
Yeah.
felt like after he lost the title, that's when he should have got promoted up. And
I
they didn't do
agree.
that. Same thing with Melo. They didn't do that after Melo lost the title out. They had him beefing with Trick Williams. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but as you see, Trick is still there, and he lost the title. So
Like,
um, I felt like it was just Braun's time. He deserves it. I think he's gonna be a great intercontinental champion. Hopefully he has a good run.
yeah.
You know, and Gunther really brought prestige back to that title.
Yeah, he
You know what
did.
I'm saying? He really brought prestige back to that title, and having Sammy win. Sammy is great. Sammy won major titles in the past. I think he'll win more titles in the future.
Yeah.
And it's back to the grind for him. But I think Braun definitely deserved it. It was just a boring match to me. You know.
Yeah, it was.
Then we have Logan Paul. I believe that was the third match, right? Logan Paul and
Yeah, LA
LA
Knight.
Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And once again, look, I never saw the hype for Logan Paul. I think he's overrated as hell.
Yeah.
Um, it actually his brother Jake is the one that's making all the headlines and shit. You know, I don't know what I think they gave Logan the U.S. title because he was like he's like a social media sensation, and
Mm-hmm.
they wanted to capitalize off of that, and you know I mean he has athletic ability. He definitely is athletic, but
Yeah.
he didn't do shit while he was the U.S. champion.
No, he didn't.
He did not
He
have a
didn't.
great title run. He was barely ever there. I'm like, what was the point of Triple H even? Triple H signed him to a multi-year contract supposedly. So he's gonna be unless his contract is up that I don't know of, he's still gonna be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all really only signed him to capitalize off of his social media fame, because why else would you sign him like that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The fact that he got a title shot against Roman Reigns before Cody is just crazy to me.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? That should have never happened. It's like they were just throwing the kitchen sink at Roman. It's like he was just fighting anybody. Like fight the janitor, Roman. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. At this
So
point, right.
yeah, there was like Logan Paul and Roman match should have never happened. But he lost the title, and I was glad that he lost to LA Knight, who another one that deserved the title.
I
He's coming a
agree.
long way, and I think he will also be a great U.S. Champion.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a good match. That was a good match. You had some. Logan showed his athleticism. At
Yeah.
times in the match, and I like the fact that being that he is from Ohio, he had the Cleveland Browns colors on with his attire. But I was happy that he lost. I'm like, get this dude out of here. He don't deserve the U.S. title.
Exactly.
That U.S. title has been on around the waist of legends, okay,
Hmm.
like a Rey Mysterio and Chris Jericho and many others. MVP, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they were better champions than Logan Paul.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So I was happy that he lost, and uh, even LA Knight when he said in the post conference, like he's ready for the challenge, and anybody can get it from him. So can't wait to see who he feuds with next.
Me neither. Because yeah, honestly, that title is just right at this point.
Yeah,
When Logan Paul was, when it was just catching dust at this point. So
exactly,
it's like
exactly,
give it to somebody who's, well, not only full time but who's working hard right now.
exactly.
You know what I'm
And I
saying?
thought he,
So
I thought LA Knight should have won it when they had the triple threat. When was that at the last pay per view? When they had the
yeah,
triple threat, it was like Logan and Kevin Owens and other ones. I'm like, yo, LA Knight should have won that shit.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It's long overdue for LA Knight. and I'm glad that he won. Then you had what was the fourth match? Fourth match was, I believe that was
Was it Nia and
Naya and
Bailey?
Bailey. Now that match I was surprised about,
Same.
and I'm gonna tell you why. Because Nia, there was a time when Nia Jax wasn't even with the company a year ago. She wasn't even with the company.
Right.
She comes back, and even though she had, I felt like she had lost the Money in the Bank. Really, this is why Money in the Bank is so important. Money in the Bank can give a wrestler a second win, a second
Yeah.
shot at a title opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Naya had her championship opportunities against Rhea, and she lost. And she got in the Money in the Bank, and she won it. She won the Queen of the Ring. Well, actually, she won the Queen of the Ring. That's how she got the opportunity. Not even Money in the Bank. She got her opportunity with the Queen of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
She won it, and I wasn't even picking her to win. I thought she was gonna lose. I was really picking Bianca, but Naya won that. She got a opportunity, and she faced Bailey. For me, I think they should have kept Bailey champion.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a little bit too soon for Bailey to lose the title right after Mania. And it's like her newfound freedom again after leaving Damage Control. And I just felt like I don't think Bailey should have lost the title right now. I feel like that could have happened like later on in the year, maybe a Survivor Series
Right.
or something. It was for me, it was just too soon. But Bailey, she's won championships before. She will definitely win another title in the future. Salute to her. But Nia Jackson won, and she had a little help from Tiffany Stratton. You know, running down the ring. And what I thought was I thought she was cashing in the briefcase,
I thought so too.
the same pink bedazzled briefcase that Nia Jackson gave her on SmackDown on
Right.
Friday night. I thought she was cashing it in, but it was all a part of the plan to distract Bailey so that Nia could pick up the victory, and that's just what she
Right.
did. And she did her sumo slam off the top rope and pinned Bailey, and now Nia is the new um SmackDown Women's Champion. So it's gonna be interesting to see now who's gonna step up against Nia. And I think for Tiffy has to keep Nia real close to her right now, and she got to pick
Mm-hmm.
the right time to betray her and then cash in that briefcase. And I
Yeah.
don't know when it's gonna happen. Maybe it happens at Survivor Series, the earliest. Maybe at Royal Rumble, the latest. But it
Yeah.
has to happen. I think like the Money in the Bank when they have like a year to cash in or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna have to happen between now and a year from now. But I think I say like the latest will be Royal Rumble. I think Royal Rumble
Right.
she cashes it in, and we'll see her going into Mania 41 as the women's champion. I could be wrong, but
Yeah.
I think that would be like the best time to cash it in against Nia. We got Charlotte Flair is coming back very soon. She's been rehabbing. I saw a
Yeah.
post this week with Charlotte. So Charlotte is going to come back and any day now. You also got Becky coming back at some point. Now I don't know. Last time I checked, I think Becky was still on Raw, right?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
So Becky's gonna be coming back soon. Um, at some point they're gonna have Bianca and Jade Cargill go their separate ways. I know people been waiting for that to happen. I didn't like them as a tag team anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's rumors about one of them is going to turn on each other. Maybe Bianca's going to turn heel. So we'll see. So at some point they're going to turn and they're going to be in contention for that title that Nia is holding. So it's going to be interesting to see who steps up on SmackDown now. You got a new SmackDown Women's Champion, and I want to see Nia have a full run with this because it's been a
Yeah.
minute that she was champion. It's been a long time since she was champion, and I completely forgot like who even beat her for the title, but I want to see her have a decent run with this title. You know, next match was CM Punk and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah,
and Seth Rollins
as
was
the he was a referee.
yes. I don't know what the fuck Seth was wearing.
He,
And I
he,
know he's supposed to be some fashionista and he got this professional stylist, but some of the times the shit he be wearing be suspect.
he looked like a his pants look like a walking static television.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is he? It looked like he went back in time in the 70s, and he like back in that time when Studio 54 was popping,
Oh
and he just
God!
put on some disco inspired pants, and the top was like no sleeve and it was glittery. I'm like, Seth, you looking sus out here, dude.
Right, I
I didn't
agree.
like nothing he was wearing, and you know
Uh,
what I mean. I'm like, bro, like what is this? You know,
right,
and
right,
I really didn't know what to expect because I'm like, well, he can't stand CM Punk, and that's like in real life too. Like they really don't like each other.
right,
And I know he said some things about CM Punk in the past on like different shows and stuff. So they really don't like each other. So he don't like CM Punk. He don't like Drew McIntyre. Drew's the one that actually beat him for the title at Mania 40 before CM Punk distracted Drew and had Damian cash in, and then he beat Drew for the title.
right.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, well, Seth is not on nobody's side. He's on his own side. So what's
Hmm.
gonna happen? So this was like one of the most interesting matches of the night because I'm like, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. And I thought it was a good match.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that CM Punk actually lost. Like I was picking CM Punk to beat the shit out of Drew McIntyre. I've never been a Drew McIntyre fan.
right.
Even when he won the title during COVID and that nobody remembers.
All right.
I was like, y'all give it to him. I mean, but
Yeah,
and when you look back at it, it's like they, I guess that was the right way to do it because nobody remembers it. So you know what I mean. If you have to give it to somebody and nobody remembered his title run, it would be him. You know, so I've never been a Drew McIntyre. Even when he was like in 3MB, I was never a fan of 3MB.
mm,
You know what I mean? So, but he's come a long way. He's come a long way now to where he's a main eventer. You know, and he definitely did his thing in his match. And I was actually picking CM Punk to win though, because the whole after the months and the weeks of them going back and forth and CM Punk causing Drew his title opportunities and I really thought I'm like, yo, CM Punk gonna get in there, he gonna bust his ass. But Drew won the match.
yeah,
Seth,
he did.
I expected Seth to get involved, and he did. And they can't CM Punk and his damn bracelet. They got to get this bracelet off of Drew McIntyre and back in CM Punk's hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I agree.
when you look at the match, the damn bracelet is the reason why he lost the match.
Yep, I agree.
I'm like, bro, like Drew had it on, and then there was one point where Drew took it off, and Seth Rollins had the bracelet on. I'm like, bro, what does this bracelet have magical powers that I don't know about? You know what I'm saying? Like just like the golden bracelet or some shit, the golden friendship bracelet. Like he lost the match because of the damn bracelet.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And you know, you had Drew was in the post conference and he's saying, oh well the feud is over. I don't think the feud is over.
I
Not
don't
by a
think
long
so
shot.
either. No,
If you know how CM Punk do, the feud is not over. So
no,
he may think the feud is over. I expect for him to definitely address it on Monday.
I
You know,
agree.
I think they're gonna have another match. Some people are saying that it's gonna be a triple threat match with Seth Rollins being actually involved in this match as a third participant this time, and
Yeah.
you know they could have did that tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Really, they could have did that tonight. It's not like they were fighting for a title opportunity or no belt.
Right. They
They
could have
could have
did
had Seth
tonight.
Rollins in there. You know what I'm saying? He's healthy. You know, so I
Yeah,
didn't understand that.
yeah, that would have been. That, honestly, that would have been better.
Yeah, I feel
That
like
would have
I'm like,
been
why
much
not have
better.
Seth a part of the match?
Right. That would have been love. I would love to see that.
You know, but yeah. So you got Drew won that. Um, now the next match Gunther against Damian Priest.
That was shocking.
That
Honestly,
was one of the
that
best
was
matches. I
yeah.
told people earlier. I was like, This is gonna be Damian Priest's best match of his career,
Mm-hmm.
and he definitely delivered.
Yeah.
And that match was shocking because I've never seen Gunther get manhandled like that.
Right.
Never.
Yeah.
Like we're so accustomed to seeing Gunther take out many people, KO and Sami Zayn and so many people he took out, Randy Orton, and I've never seen Gunther get his ass beat like that tonight. And
Yeah. Yeah.
he had the welts on his chest was actually bleeding. I've never seen that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought Ric Flair was like the king of like, chopping people across their chest.
Right.
But Damien and Gunther took it to new levels tonight.
They did. They
It
really
was
did.
crazy. It was crazy. Even in the post interview, I saw Gunther with the title, and he's talking to the female, and you can the welts on his chest was still bleeding.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I
You know
can
what I mean?
tell.
I'm like, bro, he might not even be able to wrestle on Monday. They got to keep him out for like a couple of days.
Yeah, he got
You know what I
healed
mean?
some.
So that should heal up. But that match was one for the ages. That was a great match.
Yeah,
Definitely one of the best matches from by Damian Priest. You know what I'm
and
saying? And
then.
I love Damian Priest when he was on NXT. He had great matches over there. But this is
Hmm.
definitely one of his best matches as champion. And that shit didn't disappoint. I was not surprised when the turn happened by Finn
I
because
wasn't. That was coming.
that was coming. 'Cause I did hear rumors about there was supposed to be rumors about how like Finn is gonna turn and Dom and Liv and supposedly all three of them are gonna be the new Judgment Day.
Oh God, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I could see it. I could see because Liv fits in this. Liv fits right in with them. Like her
Right.
whole demeanor and everything, she fits with the Judgment Day.
I agree.
Carlito don't. That's the thing.
Hell nah.
I don't. I'm still waiting to see what they do with him because I'm like he don't fit with Judgment Day at all.
Hell no.
If
Not even
anything,
close.
if anything, he should have. I feel like he should have stayed with LWO. I
Yeah,
thought
I
I
agree.
thought he fit in with Andrade and Ray and them over there, but
Yeah.
he don't fit in with Judgment Day. I still feel like they're gonna get rid of Carlito, but people are saying
Yeah.
they might make him a full time member, like Finn might make him a full time member. We'll see. But yeah, but Liv definitely I could see Liv with the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
Finn came out and even before the match when Damien was pissed off in the locker room and he was searching for Dom and he's asking Finn, was he behind this? And he was like literally like he was roughing up Finn and he's like, was did you know about this? Where is he? Where, you know what I'm saying? So Dom is in trouble not just by Rhea but by Damien also.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's a marked man. I don't even think he should show up on Monday night.
No,
You know
he
what I'm
should have
saying? That's
stayed
gonna
at
be interesting
home.
to see because it's not he's definitely not gonna beat Damien in no match unless he has help from Judgment Day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Rhea is a different story. Like I think Rhea will manhandle his ass. So I would love to see
Well,
that.
yeah,
I would love to see
by
that.
himself. Yeah.
And so Finn came out and he turned on Damien and I know Damien wanted to choke the shit out of him, but Gunther
Right.
didn't let him and Gunther did his finish on him and he choked him out and Gunther's the new Raw champion. And I think Gunther is going to be a great champion. This is going to be like a Roman Reigns epic run for him.
Right.
I don't see too many unless Roman Reigns actually uh, 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 goes to Raw. I know that's the rumor that Netflix when it goes to Netflix wants Roman on Raw. Unless
Right.
Roman goes to Raw, I don't see nobody beating Gunther for that title anytime soon.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I
don't
don't.
see it either.
Nobody on that roster right now is going to beat him.
Yeah.
And I love Seth Rollins, and Seth was a great champion. Not even Seth right now is going to beat Gunther.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So I think they're setting it up for a Roman Reigns epic run with that title for Gunther on Raw, and I'm here for it. And I think he's gonna be a great. He was a great IC title champion. He was a great NXT um uh, uh champion over there, and I think he's gonna be a great Raw champion on Raw.
Hmm.
So, but he's not gonna keep the belt forever. So it's gonna be interesting to see when he finally does lose it, who he loses it to. But I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon.
Yeah. I don't
And
think so either.
and Monday night is going to be lit. That's going to be one of the most watched Monday Night Raws this year. Just for the
Right.
simple fact that you had so many champions lose their title, and you got turns that happen. And I think
Hmm.
Damian Priest is gonna be gunning for both Finn and Dom and Rhea.
Yeah, I
Both of them.
agree.
I heard people even say that they don't be surprised if Rhea and Damian or a tag team.
I wouldn't
I
be
want to see how they
surprised
pull that off.
either.
I want to see how
Yeah, I
they
would
pull
be.
that off. I could definitely
Yeah,
see a mixed tag match with Rhea and Damien against Finn and Liv or Dom and
yeah,
Liv.
yeah.
But somebody said that maybe you have like them become a team and then Rhea defeats what they said I forgot what he said, but they wanted Rhea to actually fight Dom in the match. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
China did it. China beat Chris Jericho. I believe it was for the IC title. It was Chris Jericho or Jeff Jarrett, one of them, when she became the Intercontinental Champion. So I would like to see Rhea destroy Dom in a match. I don't know if they're actually gonna do it, but we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be lit on Monday, definitely.
Yeah, can't
Um,
wait.
what do you think about that match?
Um, that was you know what? That was probably match of the night,
Yeah,
and I was shocked. And but when Damian Priest, when
uh,
he did his move, and then I noticed he rolled over Gunther close to
yeah,
the belt. I mean,
yeah,
close to the rope. I
yes,
knew right then and there
yes,
that Damian Priest was gonna do something.
yeah. That shit was so obvious too. I was like,
It
yo, why are you
was
rolling him over to the end of the ring?
right. That was just so obvious. I was like,
Yeah,
"Yep, yep." Finn Balor, he gonna do something. Finn Balor, he gonna do something.
yeah,
And then that's when I'm like, all right, don't tell me he gonna lose the belt.
yeah,
Once he lost the belt, I'm like,
yeah.
thank you, like
Facts.
thank you, God.
That was crazy. Yeah,
Hmm.
and we got the last match of the night, the big one that everybody's waiting for. Cody Rhodes defending his title against Solo Sokoa,
Yeah,
and you already knew what was gonna happen. I already knew. There's no way in hell, and they've been
right,
promoting. They've been promoting this match. We knew this match was gonna happen. There's no way in hell they're gonna actually have this match, and Roman Reigns was not going to show up.
right.
You know what I'm saying? People was waiting for this. I was waiting for this. I knew it was gonna happen. That's why I had put it in my story. The return of Roman Reigns is happening. I knew it was gonna happen. We've been hearing
Hmm.
about it for months since he left,
Yeah,
since the night of WrestleMania 40, and
yeah.
it did not disappoint. I will say this though, Solo he's boring. He's not ready for the main event,
No,
but he
he's
gave
not.
Cody Rhodes a pretty good match.
Right, he
Yeah,
did.
Cody Rhodes a pretty good match. There was
Yeah.
times in that match I was like, Cody, you better kick out of this.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? But clearly, Solo Sokoa is not ready for the main event.
No,
He's not ready.
hell no,
He's not
not
ready. He,
no,
he was just
no.
what did Cody Rhodes call him? A wannabe tribal chief. He's a wannabe
Yeah,
tribal
want to
chief.
be tribal
He,
chief.
he was keeping his seat warm for the original tribal chief.
That for
You know what I mean?
real.
But it was a decent match. It was a decent
Yeah, it
match.
was.
He's just
Yeah, it
not
was
ready.
decent.
He's not ready to be a main event right now.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And it showed. But it was decent. He got some good moves off on Cody. Cody used every damn thing of him. He used the table. He used the steel steps, everything.
Yeah.
And then of course you had the bloodline. Well, the fake bloodline members, Tama
Yeah.
Tonga and
Right.
Jacob Fatu came out, and the other dude I forgot his name. He came
Yeah.
out and they were attacking Cody. Then you had KO come out. I'm like, okay, this is the start of it. KO
Yeah.
comes out, he helps. Then Randy Orton comes out and he helps,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And then the big one that
Uh
everybody was
huh.
waiting for. Da, da, da,
Yeah.
da.
Yep. Hmm. The original tribal, the true tribal
Yes,
chief.
the original tribal chief made his return, and bro,
Yeah.
man, and I'm thinking now it's played out in my head so many times of how it was going to be, and I was thinking he was going to return, he was going to have a different look, like a cape on around his neck or something, maybe some tribal makeup, and he was going to come back with Paul Heyman. We didn't see Paul Heyman.
No.
I didn't see him come back with Jimmy or Jay, but I think that's still coming though.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Nope, I'm coming all out by myself." He had the new original Tribal Chief T-shirt on that
Yes.
the WWE shop just released.
Yes.
That's gonna be sold out by tomorrow morning.
Oh, easily.
And he came out in some Jordan trophy
Yeah.
sneakers, and
Yeah.
he looked slimmer. He looked slimmer. He looked
He
fit.
does. I noticed that.
Yeah, he lost a little weight. He looked
Yeah.
fit and trim. Guy still got the beard and the long hair, but man, when he took that spin in the ring and he cocked back
Yeah.
his hand and he super punched Solo, that's when I
Yeah.
knew, yes, it is happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening. We are about to get another epic chapter in the Bloodline
Yeah.
story with the original Bloodline versus Solo's Bloodline. That is going to happen.
Yeah, that's
That is going
coming.
to happen. We're going to see that unfold at Survivor Series War Games.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
that is definitely, because I've been hearing about this for months and how it was going to play out, and it started tonight. And man, I cannot wait to see SmackDown. SmackDown is about to be lit. When
Yeah.
Roman when Roman enters on SmackDown, it's about to be lit. Every
I
week is about
agree.
to be lit on SmackDown, and I know they're moving to I think they're moving to USA, I believe. So they
Yes.
no longer,
SmackDown.
they're no longer gonna be on Fox. They're moving to USA,
Wow. Yeah.
and that is going to be lit. Business is about to pick up again because it was
Mm-hmm.
kind of dead. It was kind of dead after Roman left.
Yeah.
Every week I kept hearing
Yeah.
the crowd chanting, "We want Roman."
Yeah. Yeah. And
Now
he
they're gonna be putting they fingers up for the original tribal chief.
for real. And these the same people
Yes,
that didn't want Roman Reigns. They was
exactly.
glad that he left, and then now
Exactly.
y'all want him back. It's like, okay, pick and choose your
Exactly.
battles now.
Yep. So, and he definitely had to come back and save SmackDown because Cody's had a bad title run. Let's keep it a buck. His title
Yeah.
run has not been stellar, and I think with all these rumors about, oh, Randy's gonna turn on him and Randy wants a title shot, that needs to happen at some point.
It do.
That needs to happen. We can't have Cody be a this man beat one of the best champions of all time, and
Yeah.
his title reign so far has been crap. We can't have Cody just waiting for Roman to return, so he's just gonna fight Roman for the rest of his title run.
Right.
He has to fight other contenders. Where's the contenders on SmackDown? This
Exactly.
is why I don't like the draft. I'm like, it's time for them to get rid of the draft once and for all.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? They need more mid card titles. Bring back the hardcore title. Bring back the European title. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And for the women also, the women need the mid card titles as well because everybody, all those women over here are not going to be champion.
No, hell
A lot
no.
of them ain't. Isla Dawn is
No.
not going to be a world title holder. Chelsea, what's her name?
Uh.
Um, you know what I'm talking about. Chelsea's
Yeah, I
not
know
going to
you.
be
I
a
know you
champion
talking about.
anytime soon. You know what I
No.
mean? So I think Cody has to have a better title run for the second half of the year, and hopefully we get that Randy Orton and Cody feud. You know, but Roman came in, he super punched Solo Sokoa, and
Yeah.
he did his spear on him, and he looked
Beautiful
at
spear.
Cody. He looked at Cody, gave him that smirk, like we're gonna see each other again in the future, just not right now. Gotta
Right.
handle some family business, and then I'm gonna get back to you.
Right.
But I would not be surprised if Cody Rhodes comes to Roman's aid in Survivor Series.
I wouldn't be
I've
surprised
heard that.
either.
I've heard that in the past that when they do have this War Games match, Bloodline versus Bloodline, I'm hearing The Rock might be a part of that. And we didn't see
Yeah.
the Rock either tonight. I was saying rumors that the Rock is finished with his whatever movie he was filming. He's done with it, and I'm like, oh,
Oh,
I didn't see no Rock.
yeah, the
Yeah,
Smash Machine.
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't see no Rock, but he's gonna show up at some point.
Yeah.
And people were saying they would like to see Sammy. Wouldn't it be cool to see Sammy reunite with them because he was a Bloodline member?
Right.
I don't know, maybe, but I would
Ma-
not be surprised, being that Roman came in to save Cody. I would not be surprised if Cody returned the favor and align itself at least for one match with Roman
Yeah, I
Reigns.
wouldn't be surprised
That would
either.
be epic. That would
Yeah.
be epic. I would love to see that. You
Yeah.
know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
all. Yeah, it was also rumors that I've heard rumors too. Brock Lesnar was gonna be there.
Yes, we didn't see Brock either.
Nah,
Because people were
nah.
saying, wouldn't it be cool if Roman came out with Brock
That
and
would have
then
been cool.
Paul Heyman because they both Heyman guys.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, but we didn't see Brock. But that doesn't mean Brock
Mhm.
won't return on Monday Night Raw.
True.
He's a part of the company. So at some point he's coming back.
Yeah.
If we don't see him on Monday Night Raw, maybe we see him in a Bash in Berlin. That's the next pay per
Yeah.
view. August, I
Yeah.
think August. The end of August is coming. So
Hmm.
maybe we see him then. But I don't know. But Brock will be coming back soon. But
Yeah.
that was well worth it. I keep watching the highlights over. It was like so epic just to see Roman back in there
Oh, I
after
know.
all this time. I can't believe like we're actually cheering for Roman again. He,
Exactly.
he was a villain. I wanted him to lose and he lost, and now we're cheering for him 6 months later.
Exactly.
Crazy. It's crazy. The storytelling is epic. This is one of the best storylines in wrestling.
Yeah, and it was pretty dead for for a
It was.
second, but
It was.
once Roman came back, now
Yeah,
it's like, okay, now we get somewhere. It's
definitely.
like, thank you.
Definitely. And moving forward, I want to see how when he comes back, how he's gonna bring back Paul Heyman.
Yeah,
Eventually, the Usos. We know the Usos are gonna get back at some point. I was
yeah,
surprised with Jay that we didn't see Jimmy, and I kept hearing, "Oh, Jimmy might be there." He didn't show up.
yeah, yeah,
Jay didn't have no match tonight. I thought for sure Jay was gonna show up.
yeah. I thought so too,
You know what
but
I'm
he didn't
saying?
have
We could
none,
have had the
no
Uso
man.
reunion tonight, but we didn't get that. But I think they saving that. They're gonna save that for SmackDown.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
definitely gonna get people. Now that Roman is back, that's gonna get people to watch SmackDown again.
yeah. Get people invested.
Yeah, so I think that's how they're gonna do it. They're gonna have Roman come back, and he's gonna bring back Heyman and bring back his brothers, Jimmy and
Yeah,
Jay, and maybe even Zilla. Zilla was there too.
yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just saw a picture of Zilla in the stands with the crowd, so Zilla was there.
hmm, yeah,
So maybe he'll introduce his newest member to his bloodline will be Zilla. And I've seen Zilla for like the past year, talking about this bloodline story, and he's been training and for those that don't know, Zilla is Umaga's son, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah,
Yeah, so he's ready. He's signed to the company, and he's gonna be a part of, hopefully a part of on Roman's side.
yeah,
And there's another member of the family that got signed to. I forgot his name though. And I'm assuming he's gonna be on Solo side. They
hmm,
haven't introduced him yet. And he didn't come out. He didn't come out tonight either.
yeah,
One thing that happened though, Jacob Fatu got injured.
yeah. He did.
Yeah, he got injured when he splashed on the table when he tried
Yeah,
to lose.
was it like a foot injury or something?
Yeah, it looked like he hurt his ankle or his knee. I don't know
Yeah,
how severe it
yeah,
is because Triple H was talking about it, but they don't even know how severe it is right now.
yeah.
But hopefully it wasn't a major injury that
Right,
took him out for the rest of the year because he is a part of the newly crowned tag team champions.
right.
Him
Yeah,
and Tama
yeah,
Tonga, they defeated DIY on Friday night, which I thought was
yeah.
bullshit because DIY
It
only
was
had the title for 2 weeks.
right.
That is the quickest. I've been watching wrestling for 40 years. That is the quickest I've ever seen a tag team lose their titles.
I agree,
You know what I'm
especially to
saying?
from. Yeah,
That's crazy. That's I don't understand what Triple H was doing. I guess they were building that up for the part of the bloodline story, but I don't feel like DIY should have taken they should have sacrificed their titles to
Right.
be a part of the story. They didn't even show
And
up tonight. They could have easily came to Cody's defense. They didn't even show up.
I agree. Yeah, and I like Gargano and
Yeah,
I
and
like them
To
too.
Champa, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Champa. Yeah,
Yeah,
they were solid in NXT,
yeah,
very solid.
they was.
And I actually I didn't I met Tommaso Ciampa. I have a picture with
Oh
him
wow,
too. Yeah,
that's cool. So
I'll
how was he when you met him?
he was cool.
He was
He
cool.
was he was a, he was a down to earth guy.
That's dope.
I'm a
That's dope.
when I
Yeah.
because it's on my Facebook, so
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a picture. The
Yeah,
picture.
yeah. That's dope, man. Yeah, I remember those battles he had with Gargano at NXT.
Oh, one of the best. All
Definitely,
easily one of the best of all time.
definitely.
Yeah,
That was epic. And then
yeah,
they end up becoming a tag team and winning the best, and they deserved it too. Like I
they
didn't like
did.
Waller and Theory as champions. I still don't feel like they should be a tag team, and they had them out there tonight.
Right.
I'm like Austin Theory doesn't need Austin Theory. This was a guy that Vince McMahon handpicked to be the future face of the company.
Yeah, the future
Vince saw
where?
something in him. I'm like, I don't see greatness in Austin Theory. Like, yeah, he was a decent U.S. champion. I'm like, but face of the company? Fuck no.
No, not
You know
even
what I'm
close.
saying? This was Vince's guy, and after as soon as Vince left, Triple H decides to put him in a tag team with Grayson Waller. I'm like, they're not a great tag team.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, like they need to split them up. And I thought they should have did that after they lost the titles.
Yeah.
But apparently they still a tag team. But
Oh
yeah,
boy,
DIY they got screwed over. I'm sorry.
they
There's
did.
no way in hell they should have lost those titles after 2 weeks.
Nah, hell no,
You know
hell
what I'm
no.
saying? But so now it's like if Jacob is out for a long extended period, who's gonna be Tonga's partners? They're gonna be the other dude.
Maybe.
I mean, and he got some type of surgery or some eye surgery or something. You wearing like an eye patch now.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't remember when he got injured.
I don't either.
So and he was in there fighting. So I guess he might be the new tag team partner.
Yeah, maybe.
Because when he came in there with Tonga, they were wearing like matching outfits, and he didn't have that on SmackDown.
No,
You know what I'm
no.
saying? So I'm like,
Mm-mm.
so I guess he's gonna be wrestling now. So I guess maybe he'll take Jacob's place if it's not if it's a serious injury, but they got so
Yeah,
many damn members that take your pick.
it's exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's gonna be interesting to see. But I thought this was a classic SummerSlam. I haven't said that about a SummerSlam in forever.
Yeah,
This was one for the books. This will be a memorable SummerSlam forever.
I
Just for
agree.
the simple fact that four titles change hands. I don't remember. Maybe I forgot. I don't remember a SummerSlam where four titles change hands.
I don't remember it
And
either,
and and the
honestly.
title the title that I thought was gonna change didn't change, and that's the one with Liv. I
Yeah,
thought for sure Liv was gonna lose that title, but
yeah.
she's still champion. She gonna she she gonna be ducking Rhea. She's definitely gonna be
Oh,
ducking Rhea.
yeah.
Um,
That's
Cody,
that's a danger.
it's no surprise Cody was gonna remain champion. I didn't see him losing it at all. I know
Right.
there was some. I read some weird rumor that there were rumors that he was gonna lose the title to Solo, and then he was gonna
Oh
win it back
God.
in Survivor Series. I'm like, what? Oh
Why?
no,
Why?
no, that
Why?
would have been
Why?
bad.
Yeah.
That would have been bad. Ain't no
That
way.
now that's something Vince McMahon would
Yeah,
do.
that's right. Vince would have did that. Ain't no
Right.
way you can have Cody after Cody lost at WrestleMania 39 when we all thought he was gonna win.
Right.
Put this man through hell for a whole entire year. He won the Royal Rumble. He got back finally to the main event, and he finally defeated the tribal chief for the title. And you mean to tell me y'all was gonna have him lose the title at SummerSlam to Solo Sokoa?
God, no,
What?
that
And
that
then, and then,
didn't
and then
make
he
that
wins it back at Survivor Series? Fuck no. That
that,
would have been
that don't make
that
no
would have been
sense.
bad.
It's like that was
That
the
that
point
would
of him
have that
losing.
would have been a epic. failed title run for Cody if that
I
had
would
happened.
never watch. I would have never
No
watched.
way.
I would have gave up on wrestling at that
For
point.
real. No way.
Fuck that.
No way.
Yeah,
No
man.
way. That would have I would have been even if Roman came back, I would have been against that whole decision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, bro, I was like, yo, I was like, hopefully that didn't happen. But I was not without a doubt. I didn't believe for 1 second that Cody was gonna lose that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? They was
No.
just buying his time for the tribal chief to come back, and that was such an epic return. And I'm probably gonna watch the highlights again just to see Roman come back. That was the loudest the Cleveland was for the whole night. Shame on you, Cleveland. All
Man.
you people out in Cleveland that bought tickets to that event, and y'all saw an epic SummerSlam, and y'all gave no fucking no type of energy at all for the whole night until Roman showed up. Shame on
Bro.
you.
Well, they damn near put me to sleep
They
in
did.
some
And I
matches.
heard a
I'm
lot of
like,
people complaining like
yo,
the crowd was dead as fuck.
it was. It
Like
was
like if they didn't
horrible.
imagine if they didn't have Roman come back, that would have been one of the worst SummerSlam ever.
Oh, easily.
You know what I'm saying? But regardless of how great the matches was, the crowd was dead. Like the crowd make these matches what they are. Okay,
I agree.
I've been going to shows. Mike, have you ever been to a wrestling show?
Oh, easy. Yes. Yeah,
I've been
plenty.
going to wrestling shows for the last 20 years. The crowd
Yeah.
definitely makes these matches what it is.
Man,
Whether it's a house show or a pay-per-view, it definitely makes these shows what it is, and it brings the best out of these wrestlers. And for the whole fucking night, the Cleveland crowd was dead as fucking zombies. And the only time they woke up was when they heard Roman's music. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, LeBron ain't here. Okay,
oh God.
they gave bigger cheers for when LeBron came back to Cleveland than they did tonight.
And for what?
You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, man. Like
Eh, eh,
like this is why I love to see the pay-per-views in the big cities like New York City,
yes.
California, Chicago. Chicago was lit.
Yeah.
When CM Punk came back for Survivor Series last year, they were lit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was one of the best Survivor Series ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I know, Triple H wants to make the brand global, and yeah, but the other countries have more. They have more energy, and the crowd appreciated more in those countries than over here.
And you know what? And I just thought of something too.
Mm.
Like okay, so wrestling like back then, like back in the 90s, 2000s.
Yeah,
You can go to it don't matter what pay-per-view it is, or it
right,
don't matter what city it is.
right,
Like it could be a small city. You have a bigger pop. The crowd back then was so exciting.
yeah.
Now it's just dead, and it's like,
They
then
were
what's
just
the
there,
point?
and
What
and,
it's
and that,
like? Then
that's
what's
why,
the point
and
of
they're planning
coming?
and they're planning on having WrestleMania. I believe it was next year in Indianapolis.
Mm,
And I think they mentioned I think they said Royal Rumble too and Survivor Series. Like, come on, Indianapolis, y'all about to get some of the best matches that you've
yeah,
ever seen. You got to be lit out
hmm
there.
it gotta
I don't
be
want to see a great pay per view with a boring ass crowd.
for real.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care where it's at. Indianapolis, Minnesota, St. Louis, all the Midwest states and shit. They got to be lit.
They gotta be.
You know what I'm saying? This is why New York City is the best because we're lit for every fucking thing. It
Yeah.
could be a street fight outside of our window. We're gonna be lit for that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Canada got some of the best fans as well. You know what I'm
Yeah. Even
saying? Detroit,
Canada.
Detroit got some of the best fans as well. Like they gotta
Yeah,
be
they
lit
do.
for these when you especially when you're paying your hard earned money to go see these
Exactly.
pay-per-views. These pay-per-views are
Exactly.
not cheap. When you
No
paying your hard earned
hell.
money to go see SummerSlam, you better be litty for that.
You gotta be.
You know what I
Otherwise, you just
mean?
wasting your money.
Exactly, especially when you know that there's a possibility that one of the greatest of all time, Roman Reigns, is coming back. You gotta
Yeah.
be lit for that. That's the only
Exactly.
time they were lit for that shit.
Right.
I'm like, bro, y'all had great matches. We had Gunther against Damian Priest. Damian Priest beat the shit out of Gunther.
Exactly.
I ain't never seen Gunther get manhandled like that by
And
no one.
mind you, these are the same people that are waiting for Damian Priest to get the title off
Exactly.
off his
exactly.
head. Now
Yeah,
finally, there's no pop. I'm like, what y'all come
exactly.
for?
That was one of the best matches of the night,
Yeah,
and,
if
and
that
they were bored. I'm like, what the fuck? Don't have it in Cleveland again, please, WWE.
no,
They don't
mm-mm,
deserve a classic pay per view like this, like we just saw tonight.
no,
You know what I'm
mm-mm.
saying? Skip that whole town again. When it's time to when it's time to make spin the block again, just skip Cleveland altogether.
It was so bad. You could
Yeah,
hear a pin drop.
exactly. They wasn't even lit for Logan Paul,
No,
and
they
he's
wouldn't.
from there. He wasn't. They were more lit to see MGK and Jelly Roll. I'm
God,
like, come on, B,
let's
come
see.
on, bro. You know what I
Mm-mm.
mean? But we got a classic pay per view tonight. I enjoyed it. I cannot wait to see Monday night. Like I said, Monday Night Raw is going to be one of the most important, littiest shows of the year. And
Back.
I do think we're gonna get more returns. I think Alexa Bliss is coming back
Mm,
because
that would be
I saw a
interesting.
post that she made and she put the pink back in her hair
Mm-hmm.
and she put that on her story. So I definitely think we're gonna see the return of Alexa Bliss on
That would
Monday
be
night with the
interesting.
Wyatt Six. Because we got the
Oh,
Wyatts, the 6 man, like we were talking about. They should have had the 6 man tag with the Creed brothers and Chad Gable against the Wyatts, and we didn't get that.
yeah,
And that should have been at least a pre-show match today.
yeah.
But we're gonna
Great.
get that on Raw, and I think that's when we're gonna see the return of Alexa Bliss finally after
Yeah.
her her holdout. She became a mother. I believe she had a daughter, if I'm not mistaken. So
Oh, did she?
yeah, so she had a baby, and Carmella is out too. Well, Carmella been out longer than her, but um, supposedly I read something about Carmella has like some I don't want to say it's a sickness. She got something called drop foot or something,
Yeah.
and she's been dealing with it since she had her baby.
Mm,
So I don't know if we'll ever see I don't know when we're gonna see Carmella if at all, but I know she's dealing with some injury with her foot, but
yeah.
I definitely think Alexa Bliss is coming back on Monday. Brock Lesnar, we'll see. We'll see. We didn't show up on SummerSlam. Maybe he returns
Yeah.
on Monday night.
Maybe.
I don't even remember if he got drafted. Did he get drafted?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
So he's a free agent right now,
Yeah, I think
which
he's
means he can
free right
sign with
now.
anybody. So that's gonna be interesting.
Mhm.
Who else? Like I said, where did Charlotte get drafted to? Was it Raw or was it SmackDown?
I could have sworn it was
I don't
SmackDown, but
even know.
I might
Charlotte is coming. They
be
said Charlotte's
wrong.
coming back soon. She's been rehabbing, so she's gonna return at any day. I
Yeah.
would think. Um, but yeah, I think Monday Night. I can't wait to see what Damien that whole Judgment thing play out on Raw. I want to see what is actually gonna happen. What are they gonna do with Carlito? Is he gonna be a full time member? What is Finn gonna have to say? Is Dom gonna show up with Liv?
Oh God.
Rhea and most importantly Damien. I want to see what they got to say
Yeah, I
regarding
know they're gonna
that whole
tough
return.
face. I know
I
that.
know I know Damien is pissed, so
Oh yeah.
I want to hear what he got to say. Him and Rhea. I would love for
Yeah,
them to be a team. You
I do
know,
too.
Cody. I want to hear what he has to say about the tribal chief, the original tribal chief returning.
Right.
That's gonna be interesting. You
Yeah.
know, maybe we get Jay comes out and he says something about it. We'll see. Maybe Jimmy shows up on Raw
Yeah, maybe.
asking for his brother's help. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see that. That's why I love wrestling, man. Like
Yeah.
this whole bloodline story really invigorated a lot of wrestling fans in the past. I want to say 2 years. You know, and it's been fun and just the journey to see Cody go from getting screwed over I'm gonna stand on that. He got screwed over at WrestleMania 39. And he
Yeah.
came all the way back. They put him through hell for a whole year to, work him up the ranks and to earn his shot at the title again. And that's what he did. And he beat the
Yes.
tribal chief, and it was an epic match. And his match tonight with Roman coming back was an epic ending. And man, I cannot wait to see SmackDown. Hopefully, we get to see Roman. I don't know. People saying Roman might not show up for like, the next week or so. I'm like, I want to see him on Friday. He
Right.
can't come back like that and disappoint us on Friday. He got to show up on
It,
Friday.
Exactly.
Definitely. Even if he comes out at the end of the show and he don't say shit, just he got to show up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because SmackDown without Roman is a boring ass SmackDown.
It is. It's been
So
boring for
I
weeks
I
now.
definitely want to see what he has to say. And yeah, man, I can't wait. What do you grade in this SummerSlam tonight?
Hmm. You know what? Despite the boring audience, and honestly, man, really, what I'd score this like a 10 out of 10 for Roman Reigns coming back.
Oh yeah, I saw a lot of 10 out of 10s for this.
And if it wasn't for that, my score would have been much lower,
Right,
all because of the audience.
right,
But yeah, 4 title changes,
crazy.
people turning on people, and people coming out and stuff like that. It was an interesting um it was interesting SummerSlam. I better than last year.
Really.
I don't remember what last year was, but
I don't remember last year
SummerSlam
either.
was like, yeah, I don't remember. It was a
Yeah, I
blur,
don't
but
remember last year's one either.
this one, I mean, this is gonna go down for the ages. You know what I'm saying? So, loved it. Loved it overall. Nice to see title changes and
Definitely.
all that good stuff. So yeah, I rate it 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, it was great. Even if Roman didn't show up, I was gonna give it like a 9 out of 10. I think it was
Yeah,
it was still good. But the matches were really impressed me, especially the Damian Priest and Gunther.
that was really good. Yeah,
That match really impressed me, just for the simple fact that Gunther got his ass beat.
I know.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
And that showed me that Damian Priest is for real. Like
yeah,
like like I said, like I watched him when he was on NXT, when he was the NXT champion, and he had a lot of good battles over there. And then when he came over to the main roster, and they put him in Judgment Night, I didn't know what to think when he was going to be in Judgment Night, but he's definitely a proven champion. I wish it was a
yeah,
longer run for him, but
yeah,
I think this is not it's not over. I think he'll definitely win the title again,
yeah,
and I feel like if I feel like if nobody was convinced before, they convinced after tonight that he is here to stay. He's the real deal.
yeah,
He's gonna be a great champion in years to come. And yeah, that was probably my favorite match of the night.
yeah. I
Definitely.
agree.
You know what I'm saying? CM Punk and CM Punk and Drew. I was hyped because I wanted CM Punk to beat the shit out of Drew.
Yeah,
You know
we
what I'm
didn't
saying?
get that.
And we got that, but I
Yeah,
I felt like CM Punk should have won that match.
yeah. I would thought he would win
Yeah,
though.
and he ended up losing the match. And I guess Drew got to take that. He got to take what he could get at this point
Yeah,
because he's been
like,
he's been screwed over by CM Punk for so long. So I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
he's gonna enjoy this. But
yeah, exactly.
I don't think that feud is over though.
No, not
I
by
don't think
long.
that feud is over. I think it's just beginning. I feel like we might get like a triple threat for the next pay at Bash in Berlin
Yeah,
with Punk, Drew, and Seth Rollins. You know, but that was a good match. The Rhea and Liv match was surprising to me.
yeah.
I definitely felt like they really had Liv over in that match more than Rhea. Um, the Nia Jax match, I was surprised because I didn't really think Nia was gonna win. I
I
thought
didn't
it
think
would have
so
been
either.
I thought it would have been Bailey, and then I thought, okay, Bailey's gonna beat her, and then Tiffany's gonna come out and cash in, but we didn't get
Yeah,
that.
no.
But Bailey, she's won titles before. She's a great champion. I think she'll win it again.
Yeah, she'll get
So
it.
I'm
She'll get
interested
it
in
in.
seeing Naya's run as champion now, and who she faces. And I think it's gonna be Charlotte. I think Charlotte's gonna come back, and I think she's gonna have to deal with Charlotte at some point. Becky. I don't know. I know Becky's gonna come back at some point. I don't know when, but I feel like they showed something with Becky tonight too. They showed like she got like a show coming or something like that,
Uh huh.
or a documentary or something. So I feel like Becky's on the way also.
Yeah.
And shit, if Nia got to deal with Holla, she's fucked.
Oh, easily.
She's fucked definitely. If it's one thing if you got to deal with Becky, but if you got to deal with Charlotte too, your title won't gonna be over.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
you know what I mean. So that's gonna be just interesting to see what they do with the women's tag titles. They need to do something with that.
They do.
They do because I don't like Bianca and Jade as a tag team, and I
I got
know
bored too quick.
people saying that it's more of Bianca getting over Jade, but Jade Carter
Right.
was already a start at AEW. She don't need getting over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like I don't believe that at all. I just feel like they don't. If anything, if you're gonna give us a turn and a feud with them, then do it now.
Yeah, now's the time.
I don't see why they're keeping them as a tag team. Um, they need to do something with the women's tag titles. The men's tag titles, we know Judgment Day has it. It's gonna be
Yeah.
interesting to see who steps up and challenges Finn and the new Judgment Day, because we know we're gonna see that on Monday Night Raw.
Hmm.
The Bloodline, they won the fake Bloodline. They just won the titles from DIY. We're gonna be interesting to see what happens with Jacob Fatu. Is it a major injury or not? You
Yeah,
know, if it's a major injury, who's gonna take his place? They have many siblings they could choose from, so
that's true.
be interesting to see what happens with that. But I'm looking forward to it. I love wrestling. This was another reason why I love wrestling, just to come on here and discuss, this great pay per view with another wrestling head like yourself.
Fact,
So before we
facts.
leave, Mike,
Entertainment.
tell them what you got coming up.
All right. So what I got coming up is I'm gonna do a probably gonna do an out and about Walmart video that's gonna be dropping pretty soon. Top 20 most underrated artists.
You did say that.
Yes,
So
that's going to.
are
I'm
you
th-
doing that with us, or when are we doing that?
I'm thinking about this upcoming week.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get everybody. I want to make sure like we all like on the same.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have like the safe schedule, stuff like that.
Right.
So me, you,
Yeah.
Reg, and Ray Shaw. Ray Shaw,
Okay.
I know he wants to join us
Shout
too.
out to Ray Sean. Okay.
So I'm gonna get everybody's schedules and stuff, and
Yeah.
then yeah. So basically, top 20 artists. It could be group. You know what I'm saying? It could be like a solo singer. Whatever the case may be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that it's just like everybody's opinion on like top 20. What you think is most underrated artist.
Right. Okay.
So that's definitely coming up. So that's one of the big things that's coming up on my channel.
Facts. Facts. Dope. That's dope. Okay, I just recorded a video with a podcast called Top Five Vinyl,
Mm,
and they're doing like we did like top five vinyl all time. I'm showing like some of my favorite vinyls from you know all time, and it was a nice little discussion. So that'll be dropping soon. Um, I got some other things coming up planned for the channel. I will be doing an Xbox special Xbox 360 video. They shut down the marketplace after all these years.
mhm.
I saw a
Yeah,
lot of I
heard
saw a lot
that.
of memes and posts. I'm like, it's a fucking marketplace, bro. They act like somebody died. I'm like, y'all really making memes for a marketplace? Like,
Yeah, right.
I barely was on the marketplace. I can remember only two times. Like I had downloaded Tropic Thunder to watch on the marketplace,
Right.
and it was like a Gears of War like wallpaper or something. But I
Yeah,
didn't use marketplace that much.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, no, Microsoft shut down the marketplace forever.
Yeah, I heard that.
But for us collectors, the 360 will always live on because I got physical games on the
Mm,
360.
yeah,
So it's not over for me. It's over for the people that bought shit from the marketplace. But
right,
I'm gonna
right.
do like the special 360 video, like discussing some of my favorite Xbox 360 games of all time.
Hmm.
I've been waiting to do that for a minute, so this is the perfect time to do it. And I got some other stuff dropping on the channel as well. So stay tuned to that. All my wrestling heads, Shout out to y'all, all the people that watched this epic classic SummerSlam tonight. It was great. And yeah, but can't wait to talk about Monday Night Raw, man. It's gonna be epic.
Yeah. Yes.
All
Yeah.
right, shout out to Eric for coming through. And yeah, definitely stay tuned for more. Peace.
Peace.